Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Good morning. We will start today's program, the schedule for the very first Run for Delta, with a small, short Quranic recitation and commentary from the Imam and missionary for Vancouver, Tariq Azim.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace be upon you all. I will recite a portion from the Holy Quran. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. وَلِكُلٍّ وِجْهَةٌ هُوَ مُوَلِّيهَا فَاسْتَبِقُوا الْخَيْرَاتِ أَيْنَمَا تَكُونُوا يَأْتِ بِكُمُ اللَّهُ جَمِيعًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. The verse I recited from the Holy Quran, God says in this verse, "And everyone has a goal which dominates him. Vie then with one another in good works. Wherever you be, Almighty God will bring you together. Surely, the Almighty God has the power to do all that He wills." Dear friends, this short verse contains all the ingredients on how we can collectively achieve success in life. We should set a goal that is full of goodness. We should then accelerate our efforts towards it and work together to achieve that goal, making it a dominant factor in our lives. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community is honored to have the opportunity to organize this event, and we are equally proud that we can all be here together to help our local hospital and food bank in Delta. I wish good luck to all of our participants today, and thank you for your cooperation and contributions to our mutual goal of a world community in Delta. May God bless you all. Thank you so much.
All right, good morning, Delta. I've always wanted to say that. Yes. So my name is Irfan Chaudhry. I'm the race director for the Run for Delta. On behalf of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, thank you to all our attendees in being part of this very first annual Run for Delta. This run is the 7th run to fall under the Run for Canada series, and we're very pleased that 3 of the executives from the Run for Canada committee are here to partake in the best city and neighborhood in Canada. Thank you for being here. Awesome, where are you? Okay. In this run, the Delta Hospital and the Surrey Food Bank benefit. Such fine organizations. We are proud to stand with you here today. Earlier you heard a recitation from the Holy Quran. Our purpose for reciting this particular verse is to request God's help when starting any initiative. In addition, when we, quote unquote, meaning all of us here today, from different backgrounds and faiths and cultures, get together for a good cause, then we will be successful if we request God's help. Building a hospital or aiding in a person's time of need is as noble as cause as it gets. Am I right, guys? Am I right? And we are humbled that you have taken this very first step to fundraise with us. You are all truly pioneers in the sincerest form. From the bottom of our collective hearts, the organizers, the planners, and all of the members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, thank you kindly for giving your time and money for this wonderful cause. As always, putting on a big event of this magnitude involves a lot of people, a lot of organizations, a lot of groups, a lot of agencies. And as always, I would like to thank, just quickly, some of those corporate sponsors who have joined us on this most excellent cause on the ground floor. Royal Bank of Canada, Save On Foods, Krispy Kreme Donuts, Kumon, Triumph Traffic Control, who are providing the services today, SRS Real Estate, Canex Building Supplies, Sandu Law Office, North Shore Insulation, Kapramundi, Jazzar Homes, Infinity Wireless, Troy Witherspoon Insurance Services, Sukibat Motors, and the Afghan Shia community. And I'd also like to say a special thanks to the media sponsors who've given us airtime and print time and digital time. Joy TV, ZTV, Red FM, Dreams Radio, Voice Newspaper, The Link Newspaper, and the Delta Optimist. And just a few honorable mentions as well to Instant Copy and Print, London Drugs, Instant Imprint, and Providence Healthcare. A very special thank you to all our elected guests who have joined us here today. Thank you to our own Minister of Public Services and Procurement and very good friend, the Honorable Carla Qualtrough. Thank you for being here. Thank you to both MLAs representing Delta, the beautiful vast region we call Delta, North and South, respectively Ravi Kalam, who's the Parliamentary Secretary for Sport and Multiculturalism, and Ian Patton, our special guest from the South. And he's got a very hidden talent. He has a very hidden talent that we will all find out about today. Thank you to Her Worship Mayor Lois Jackson, and her Delta Council, and all of the civil servants in making this run a reality. Thank you so much. Arvind, where are you? Thank you very much. As well, I'd like to recognize the Delta Police, Delta Fire, and the Delta School District. Now let's hear a few words from our esteemed guests. I'd like to call upon the Member of Parliament for this area, Delta, the Honorable Carla Qualtrough.
Hi everyone, what a beautiful day to be having our very first ever Run for Delta. Bonjour tout le monde, assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for being here today. You know, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is such an important part of Delta. Your friendship, your dedication to bringing us all together and celebrating all that makes us great has really made a difference in our community, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The Surrey Food Bank, the Delta Hospital Foundation, they're going to benefit so greatly from your efforts here today. But we as a community are also going to benefit because it's another opportunity for us to come together and remind ourselves of how great we are as a community. We should be so very proud here in Delta. I get a chance to go across the country, and every time I come home, I am reminded that we really do live in the best, wait for it, city, in the best province, in the best country in the world. Thank you to the organizers, thank you to the mayor and council for making this happen. Thank you to the many volunteers. You know, these events take so many behind the scenes volunteers, and I want to thank you all for coming and supporting. Enjoy the run, enjoy the walk, shake hands with the friends, make a new friend today. That's what the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is all about. It's friendship and kindness and extending a hand to those in need. And we're very proud that your community is so strong here in Delta. Thank you very much.
Next up, I'll ask the MLA for these parts for North Delta, Mr. Ravi Kalam.
Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Sasrika. Welcome to everyone here today. I want to start off by saying how grateful I am to see so many wonderful people here this morning. When I became the MLA for North Delta, my first invitation, my first welcome was from the community. And I visited the mosque, and it reminded me of how wonderful of a community we live in. I don't want to repeat some of the things that the Honourable Member Carla Qualtrough has said, but I do want to say that, we're so fortunate that we live in such an inclusive community where you can practice whatever religion you want. You can come from different parts of the world and we can live peacefully together. But that doesn't just happen. We have to work on it. We have to work on it all the time. And if we don't, the things fall back. And so this event for me is symbolic of that working together, bringing communities together. We have people from all walks of life, all different faiths here for one cause, to support our hospital, to support people when they're desperately in need. So I'm grateful for everyone. I'm grateful for that, and I can't wait to run my 1 kilometer of the 5 run. So thank you very much, everyone.
Next up is where the Delta Hospital is, from those parts, Delta South, MLA Ian Patton.
Thank you, and welcome everyone. Absolutely gorgeous day, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day in late October. Kids, are you all getting ready for Halloween? Halloween in a few nights from now. But anyways, I want to thank, my wife Pam is with me this morning. I want to thank our Fire Chief Dan Copeland, our CAO George Harvey are sitting with us at the back, and Lisa Hoagland is here as the Executive Director of the Delta Hospital. The hospital is so important to my family. My mom and dad were 2 of the original people back in the 60s that said we needed to build a hospital in Delta. My wife Pam is on the board of directors for the Hospital Foundation, and food banks, I try and donate every year to the food bank and the hospital. Two wonderful organizations that we're here today for, the food bank and the Delta Hospital. On behalf of Delta Council, my family, just thank you so much for inviting me. I hope you all have a wonderful time today, get some exercise, and raise some money for 2 worthy causes. Thank you.
I know you guys want to run and walk and jog very badly, so we're more than halfway. Next up, I would like to call her worship the Mayor of Delta, Lois Jackson.
Well, good morning. Oops, someone's much taller than I. Good morning, everyone. You know, it is a pleasure for me to be here today for this inaugural run for Delta, organized by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community of British Columbia. And what a beautiful fall day it is today to have the kilometer and the 5-kilometer run. I'm so happy to see so many young people here today, and I hope you kids are all going to have a fun day. Yes, good boys. You know, I wish I could express my sincere appreciation to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for sponsoring this charity event that will benefit the Delta Hospital Foundation and the North Delta Food Bank, as you've heard. Over the past decade and more, Delta has led a revitalization of the River Road corridor. As new buildings and businesses moved into the area, it was gratifying to see the completion of the mosque. It was a wonderful thing when that happened. A great letter day, and we talked to 2 people about that earlier. And of course, as we know, the mosque became an instant landmark, and the Ahmadiyya community became an important piece of the social and cultural fabric here in Delta. Delta is a community of many cultures. Throughout Delta, diversity is seen as a point of pride, spirit, and progress. This is a community that places emphasis on helping one another work hard and always keeping in mind the importance of family, children, and education. You know, I always say that we truly live in a great community. This event is another wonderful example of the community coming together to support enhanced patient care at our Delta Hospital, and for those families struggling to put food on the table. My very best wishes to all the runners and the walkers participating in today's inaugural Run for Delta, and a big thank you for supporting your community. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you.
All right. At this point, I'd like to ask the local Vancouver president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama'at, Mr. Lane Lakan, to address the crowd as well.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and good morning, everyone. On behalf of Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama'at, thank you to all of our attendees today. We hope that this run and walk will become a regular feature for a regular grassroots fundraising for the local Delta community. And once again, thank you very much to all the elected officials for their support and their help. And you being here means a lot to us, and we appreciate your continued support of your time and money, of course, as well. Now, in the end, I won't take much time, so in the end, I would like to request our benefactors of this fundraising. First of all, I would request Delta Hospital representatives, please. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I am truly honored to be here today on behalf of Delta Hospital Foundation. My name is Lisa Hoagland. I'm the Executive Director. What an awesome day for this inaugural event. I just want to tell you guys all that every little bit counts when it comes to supporting your community, and this run is one of those examples that are a shining example, actually, of how this Delta community typically rallies around those important causes. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here today. Just to give you guys a bit of an update, I know on your Canada Day celebration, I was able to say to you that we were about to break ground on a new building at the hospital, and we have broken ground. Woo! Finally. The hospital is going to be seeing a larger diagnostic services center, a new lab, and a new medical imaging department. All of that was because of our incredible community support. So please, again, never doubt how much a little bit helps for an organization. I know the Food Bank and the Hospital Foundation are extremely grateful for your support, so thank you very much.
So it's a check for $15,000 for the Delta Hospital. All right, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Have a seat, everybody. Don't go too far.
Okay, next, I would like to request representatives of Sari Food Bank, please, come and receive this check as well. Oh, okay.
Oh, one more. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. My name is Fiza Jaffer. I'm the Executive Director of the Surrey Food Bank. And to echo what my colleagues and our esteemed representatives have said, thank you so much for this amazing event. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community is one of pride, of help, of joy, of friendship, and every single cent, every single step that we take today, every single effort that's been put into this great event goes directly to benefit our neighbors in our community, and Delta is such a great community. So thank you so much for your support, and everybody have fun today. It's going to be an awesome day.
That check was for $5,000 to the food bank. That's a lot of excitement for a Sunday morning. Usually it's not that exciting. Right, we're coming towards the end here. We're going to do a few a photo session with the sponsors. I'm going to get the sponsors to come towards the towards the middle again. All the sponsors, if I can get you quickly to come up because we've got a race to start. So as soon as this photo op is done, we're going to be just traveling to the front side, the north side, where the entrance is. If I can get all of the 5K will go first. So the 5K goes first. So the start-finish areas on that side, people will assist you to go onto that side. Yeah, so if we can get our sponsors to come on over. Yeah. Yeah, don't leave, please. All runners, please don't leave yet. Just give us just a few more minutes. We're gonna take some of these photos here with everybody. So, guys, we've got an auction now. Everybody don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. So, Emily, Ian Patton.
So I am told we're auctioning off some items here this morning. Where is my my auction fellow? Here he is. All right. We're raising some money for the hospital and for the food bank, correct? First auction item is a $25 gift card, am I correct? Where is this gift card? Home Depot gift card for $25. $50 gift card to Home Depot. Who'll give me half price? Who'll give me $25? $25 on a $50 gift card. 25. And now 30, 30, now 40, 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 now 45, now 50, 50 to you, now 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, now 75, 75, 75, now 85, 85, and now $100. This is very interesting. I've got $100 for a $50 gift card. So, right down to that gentleman for $100. Have you got his name? Okay. Now, I need some volunteers to hold up these gift baskets right in front, all 4 of them. I need volunteers. The high bidder can pick whichever gift basket they want. Okay? The high bidder can come up and pick whichever one they want. All right. Who'll give me $50? $50 for a gift basket. You can choose whichever one you want. $50. 50? 50. Now 75. 75. Now 85. 75. Now 85. Now
100. Mike, somebody killed the spoke too much.
Get to reload, everybody. Reload. Get your wallets out. You got a few minutes. A few seconds.
Okay, thank you. So, just so you know, this is actually what I did for a living for many years. I'm a professional auctioneer of farm equipment and cows, okay? Cows. Who'll give me $100 for a gift bag? 100. Now 110. 100, 110, 100, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 125, 125, and I have sold it to you, sir, 110. Come forward, come forward. This gentleman just bought one for $110. Which one do you want? Choose your gift basket. Okay. Who else wants to come up and take one for $110? This gentleman here, $110 to this gentleman. You get next. Who wants one for $110? This gentleman right here. Okay. You're going to take I need one more to take a gift basket for $110. This gentleman right here. Okay, we need one more. $110 for this one. Who wants it? Who wants this one for $110?
Make it 120. Take it for 120.
All right. This gentleman right here, Mr. Cooler. Now we need one more for $100. $100 for this gift basket. $100, anybody? This gentleman right there. Okay. All right. Now, we have 3 pieces of art. This first one, hold this up. Who will give me? Who give me $100 on this beautiful painting? $100, 100. Give me 100, give me 100, give me 100, 100. 100 over the 100, hold that up. We gotta have $250 on this one. They're telling me I have to get $250 for this one. Who give me $250? $250. This little man just bought it for $250. $250, anybody? $250. What do you say? I gotta have $250 or else we put it away. They told me I gotta get $250 for this. Last call. $250. All right, we're going to have to put it away, my friend. We got one more to sell. I'm looking for $1,000 on this one. $1,000. How many of you have never actually heard me? How many of you have never actually been to a real cow auction? This gentleman just bid $1,000. How much do we need to get for this one? $350 for this one. Anybody gonna bid $350? We have to have a minimum bid of $350 on this one. $350. What do you say? $350? Anybody? Any takers at $350? All right, we'll put it away, but we made some really good money with the gift baskets, and thank you so much, everybody. Things up, tables, and we're going to go into the silent action now.
All right, people, so we're going to start moving over to the start-finish area. So the start-finish area is right on that side. 5K first. 5K first, but 1K should be following the lane right after. So both sets of runners and runners should be going over. And we're going to do a warm-up in that area.
Give you a medal, thank you.
Yes!
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's it, right here. Oh, thank you. Walking? Yeah.
Ladies आगे.
We got one guy. He can't be everywhere.
Malik Saab say he got
I know. I'm asking. What does the cell phone for?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, my cameraman is running around.
I mean, he's trying to pay guy because I had to have a backup.
Get the medals.
If volunteers can't hack it, then you know what? Then we pay for it. I have no other conclusion because if you can't capture this event and it goes on and you have no proof of it, then what's the use of doing it?
No, we got the video covered. That's all. As far as the photography. At the top. At the.
How was it? How did your brother do? He's the laziest kid here, man.
See if everybody's in the frame, okay? Then let us know.
Ready? Set.
Everybody sprint. Go. Are we looking at the video camera too? Sure. Is that a phone?
Oh, that's.
I want to say on behalf of Amir Saab from Amir Saab here local, Amir Saab Canada, Jazakallah, Mubarak to everybody for everything that you guys did. Now, inshallah, next year, bring your friends to volunteer, bring your friends to run, and grow this event. All right?
Great.
All right, good job, guys.